Good morning everybody, how is it going? So I kind of promised you I would do this video, right, where I show off the apartment. Kind of told you I was gonna do it yesterday though, and that didn't happen, but gonna get to that in a second. So I think the plan for how we're gonna do this is right here is the door, like how to leave the apartment. So we're gonna go outside and then go in, and so you can take a look at it that way. Right, didn't want to record in the hallway because that's a little awkward. It's pretty, you get the idea. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. So let's go outside really quick. The door. Hello and welcome to the beautiful place that from henceforth I shall call home. Let's go in here first. This is the bedroom. This is my bed without a cat, which is a problem. I'm not too happy about that situation, I gotta admit. And this is my old desk right here. Currently, by the way, all of this is still a mess because I'm still moving in, right? Like, so keep that in mind. I'm cleaning up. This is actively happening. It's just don't judge the cleanliness of the place right now. Do it in like a month, okay? So this is my old desk, and it was actually quite the hassle to put together. There's a new chair as well. This one is gonna be used for uni paper stuff in general, right? Bills and shit. I don't really have to pay any bills in that fashion. Like, it's all just take your money kind of thing. Anyway, you get the idea, right? But there's not really gonna be any electronics on here. This is just for studying once that is required, right? This is Justus, by the way. Justus is kind of a bitch, but Justus is okay because at least he's keeping the place warm, so I'm fine with that. Bed, of course, like these are from my grandpa. All pretty good stuff. My books, I've got to get myself some new books and comics and mangas, I guess, because I kind of read all of those. Kind of need some more stuff, but yeah, I guess that's about it for the bedroom, right? Yeah, okay, so let's move on. Oh right, one last thing I guess I could show you. So this is what the view is if we take a look outside to the windows. It's currently a little dark out, I know, it's like 5 p.m. But this is the garden. This garden is also part of the apartment, right? Like, it's not the prettiest of gardens and it's not really that big as you can see, but it is part of it. Like, this garden is my garden. Not really my garden, but it's like this house's garden, not the other houses, this house's, so I get to use it. Not really sure if I'm gonna use it, but you know, it's just a bit of something there. Bathroom. This is currently something that's a bit of a problem. So my grandpa and my uncle just left, and please ignore my hair though, like I look kind of awful. But yeah, this right here, like this mirror thingy, is something that's currently not working that well because the lights up here. You see, there's supposed to be like there's supposed to be a light here and a light switch, and there isn't. Yeah, that's a problem, I know. We're working on that. It's currently a problem, and all of this stuff that's on the desk right now is actually supposed to be in here, but I just took it out because they were working on it. And they left me a nice little present, which is this. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that, and I'm pretty sure they just forgot it, but I'm just like, washing machine. Got it from a friend of my mother. I think the washing machine cost me 50 bucks, 50 euros. Not really that expensive. Haven't used it yet. That's something that's gonna be fun though once I do. This, by the way, this is how water works in here. So everything, like all of the heat is done using gas. So Justus runs on gas, right? And I hate that concept, but that's just how it is. Now, I currently got water warm, and you can see, boom, flames. I know, it's stupid, and it even smells. Like, I hate this thing even more than Justus, but whatever, that's just how it's gonna be. Bike, because I don't really have a better place to put it, but that's okay, right? Shoes and shit, this is jackets. Kitchen. This has also been like a huge, just awful mess getting this thing to work, but IKEA right here, right? So by the way, this is where my mother drilled into the wall. In retro perspective, kind of obvious that you aren't supposed to drill there, but shit happens, right? It really does, like, whatever. Why was she drilling there? Because we tried to put this, well, she was, no, we, I guess, whatever. But she tried to put this here, which is where all of the, you see it, right? Dishwasher, $250 from eBay. Bam, it's amazing actually, like it's really good. Absolutely no issues with it. We've got the fridge, $200 from eBay. Absolutely amazing as well. As you can see, leap here, so it's really like this great fridge, great dishwasher. Washing machine, I suppose, is also going to be pretty solid, so I'm quite happy with that. Up here we've got microwave, and this right here is something we put into place ourselves. That was also a huge issue, but nah, eventually made it work. Because as you can tell, wait, you see that? This is a wall. This is empty. This is hollow. It's like, well, what's going on there? But as it turns out, like it's just like there's a plate there and there's like so much space, and then there's a wall, so getting it in there was a bit of an issue. But we did, so yay! And these are just stuff my landlady put here. Yeah, this is basically like the kitchen was empty, apart from this and this. Which I suppose is okay, but as you can see, like this is definitely more of a kitchen now. Now something that's also a bit of a problem yet is actually this right here. Is supposed to be my workspace for the kitchen. Alright, this is supposed to go on here. Haven't done that yet. That's still a work in progress. Gonna do that probably towards the end of this week, right? But just so you know, like that's supposed to go there as well. Living room, yeah. So that's my TV. Actually, like it's 50 inches. It's pretty big. I know. Fuck you. I got it for cheap off Amazon. Like seriously, it was on sale. It's just like, yeah, let me take that TV. I don't use it for any TV. Like actually, TV cable is down there, and I don't quite give a fuck about it. As you can see, well, it's currently plugged in my GameCube, my Wii U, and a Chromecast. So that's the point of that TV. And it's been doing great. It's been doing fantastic things so far. I watched Apex on that TV. I've been watching a bit of Netflix. Like a friend of mine came over yesterday, as I already told you. We watched a bit of Netflix as well and played a bunch of Smash Brothers. And I was about to start playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, because I haven't played that game in ages and I feel like it's about time. Ooh, people are talking outside. That's weird. That's really weird. It's really weird. So anyway, this is the place all of you have been waiting for though, right? This is the studio. Wait, let's do this properly. Hey, still outside. This is so weird. So none of these people really know what I do, right? Like this whole YouTube thing. That's the thing I do. It's not just a thing I do. It's the thing I do. They don't know that. They might just think I'm insane. They might just think I'm talking to myself and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's weird. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think they left. I'm gonna have to get used to this. This is gonna be a bit of a... It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so here we are. Oh, right. Actually, a bit about the living room. So there's supposed to not be that table right here. It's not supposed to be here. That table is supposed to be here. But for some reason, so I bought a sideboard like, when did I buy it? Like 4 weeks ago. Not months, 4 weeks ago, right? And the guy that sold it to me was like, yeah, you're gonna get it in a week. And I was just like, okay, that sounds fine. Didn't get it in a week. Call him up and they're just like, yeah, it's okay, next week. I'm like, okay, I guess next week. Call him up and they're just like, so we got it, but it's broken. I'm just like, what? Like, that is not an okay answer. And you were like, well, shit, it happened. So I'm like, okay then. So what do we do about that? Well, we're gonna order one again. It's gonna come next week. So I call them up next week. Well, it's not here yet. So I called them up again at the end of last week and was like, I can't get it anymore. Like, I don't have a car anymore. Because I'm moving. That's why I wanted the sideboard. And they were just like, yeah, sorry about that. So we're just gonna we're just gonna deliver it to you. I'm like, okay, I guess that's fine. They call me up today and it's just like, well, we're gonna give it to you in 2 weeks. And I'm just like, no, you're not. No, you're not giving that to me in 2 weeks. It's happening this week. And they're like, why? It's just because this is already 3 weeks late. You're gonna give this to me this week. And she was like, yeah, okay, I'm sorry about it. I wasn't this mean, by the way, right? I'm always really, really nice to customer support because those people aren't the one that fucked up. Aren't the ones that fucked up. So don't worry, I didn't say it like that. But there's supposed to be a sideboard here and that a table is supposed to go here. Just a bit of something, right? That's also, again, a bit of a work in progress still. This is the studio, so this is where the magic happens. Did a casual stream last night. We might just do a few more of those this week, just so I get used to recording in here. You might say, well, you are on break, right? Yeah, I know. But I still gotta get used to recording, right? Because else, once I actually do start recording again, it's just gonna be awkward. So we gotta do some streaming. Just be prepared for that. Be on the lookout. I don't know, man. But this is the studio. This is the room. This is, of course, what you guys are the most interested in. Soundproofing. That's what it's look like. What it's look. Can't speak. That's what it looks like. Yeah. The last time you saw this room, there was soundproofing on that wall. There isn't anymore. Why? First of all, because it looked terrible, but actually I need that wall because this is how I do my lighting, right? So I sit here and I have this little lamp reflect the light back at me. And magic, right? Ooh. And then depending on how bright it is, I can change that. But yeah, that's how I do my lighting. That's really the best, by the way. A little bit of a tip. Do it that way. It's the cheapest you can do it. Right? You can get 3-point lighting. Yeah, you could do that. Or you just fucking do that. Because this is cheaper. But yeah, don't worry. The lamp up here is an LED. It's not gonna get warm. So yeah, soundproofing. Like bass traps. I guess additional soundproofing, I suppose. Alright, this is my new desk. This is, as you can see, I already got it a bit set up with my microphone and everything. It's not fully set up yet, but actually kind of is. I just gotta clean up stuff. The problem is that this thing right here is supposed to carry all of the shit that's currently sitting on the table and doesn't really belong on the table. But there are currently all tools in there. So you see, again, everything is still kind of a work in progress. Background is gonna be that. The couch and the wall. And you know, like we can always just kind of shift this around, so we could move the desk a bit over here. That means we get more wall. I don't know if that's the thing we want to do, or if that's not a thing we want to do, but we're just gonna see about that, right? Still, couch, background, space for a poster or something. It's not gonna be the most boring background in the world, right? And that's it. So that's where we're gonna spend our time, buddies. I miss my cat. Also, why isn't it turning sharp? Why is it out of focus? Oh well. I do miss my cat, I do. He's a nice cat. I might steal him eventually. But yeah, so that's what it's like around here. Anything else? No, really. So I think it's nice. It's pretty big. I'm still getting used to that. Like, it really is actually. Trying to get rid of the shadow. It's really big, right? But the thing was, it's cheaper than pretty much like I could buy like rent an apartment with like one room less, and I would have to pay more. That's how cheap this one is. So it's just like not taking it would be dumb. So I just took it. You know, I think we turned it into something really nice. I'm allowed to keep a cat, by the way, just so you guys know. I just didn't take my old cat along because he's old. And he likes the other cat. And it's just like, I probably shouldn't separate them. It's probably a bad idea. But yeah. So that's it. That's where we're gonna spend our time. Yup. See ya, I guess. Twitch link down below. Right, we're gonna do some streaming. Not sure I'm gonna announce it every time. Didn't announce it last night. So yeah. Anyway, see you guys.